Preface of Early Greek Philosophy and Other Essays. Early Greek Philosophy and Other Essays by Friedrich Nietzsche, translated by Maximilian August Müge. Translator's Preface. The essays contained in this volume treat of various subjects. With the exception of perhaps one, we must consider all these papers as fragments. Written during the early 70s and intended mostly as prefaces, they are extremely interesting, since traces of Nietzsche's later tenets, like slave and master morality, the Superman, can be found everywhere. But they are also very valuable on account of the young philosopher's daring and able handling of difficult and abstruse subjects. Quote, Truth and Falsity, end quote, and quote, The Greek Woman, end quote, are probably the two essays which will prove most attractive to the average reader. In the essay on the Greek state, the two tenets mentioned above are clearly discernible, though the Superman still goes by the Schopenhauerian label, quote, genius, end quote. Our philosopher attacks the modern ideas of the, quote, dignity of man, end quote, and of the, quote, dignity of labor, end quote, because existence seems to be without worth and dignity. The preponderance of such illusory ideas is due to the political power, nowadays, vested in the, quote, slaves, end quote. The Greeks saw no dignity in labor. They saw the necessity of it, and the necessity of slavery, but felt ashamed of both. Not even the labor of the artist did they admire, although they praised his completed work. If the Greeks perished through their slavery, one thing is still more certain. We shall perish through the lack of slavery. To the essence of culture, slavery is innate. It is part of it. A vast multitude must labor and, quote, slave, end quote, in order that a few may lead an existence devoted to beauty and art. Strife and war are necessary for the welfare of the state. War consecrates and purines the state. The purpose of the military state is the creating of the military genius, the ruthless conqueror, the warlord. There also exists a mysterious connection between the state in general and the creating of the genius. In The Greek Woman, Nietzsche, the man who said, quote, one cannot think highly enough of women, end quote, delineates his ideal of woman. Penelope, Antigone, Electra are his ideal types.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?